Hi everyone. We might be able to get a short, easy flow in before the rain starts. The wind has started to pick up, so I think it's going to rain soon. At this time of year we tend to get thunderstorms, which I absolutely love as long as they don't last too long. Now right behind me was a snake this morning, but I think because I'm here and I'm moving and it can feel the vibration on the earth, it's not going to come out. And I don't mind if it does because it's not a venomous snake. Just let it be. So come to mountain pose, Tadasana, feet parallel, feet, knees, hip bones, all in one line, standing up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Just begin to root down through your feet, have a sense of feeling the earth beneath you. But notice that even when you are holding a static pose like this, your body's still moving a little bit. That's how it finds balance and equilibrium, by wobbling around, so just let it be. It's about 95 degrees here, hotter on my mat, but this is just going to be a very short practice. So inhale, reach your arms high, look up. And then exhale, lower your hands down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale, lower your arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms high. And this time as you exhale, lean over to your right. Use your right hand as a brake next to your thigh. Draw your top shoulder back and look underneath. Slightly back bending, and then bring your torso facing forward, and then turn a little bit towards the right side, looking down. Come back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the left. I'm having to close my eyes. I like doing it anyway when I practice, but it's very bright out here. Draw your top shoulder back, gaze underneath, use your glutes. Torso comes forward and then turns towards the left just a tad. Face forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. And then I'll turn to the top of my mat in mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soften your knees and fold forward. Let your back drape, spine flexed. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Hold. Just bend your elbows a couple of inches and push up. Bend a couple of inches and push up. Come into downward facing dog. Just pedal out your feet here, warming up your legs. Bring both heels towards the floor or the earth. Look forward and walk your feet forward. Lift up halfway when you get there, and then fold and drape over your legs. And then inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach your arms overhead, and then bring your hands to prayer, and then back to mountain pose. Breathe. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold all the way forward and down. Inhale, lift halfway. This is just a preparation. So then you fold a little bit, put one hand down and the other, step one foot back, then the other. Come into plank. Let's put our knees down for this. Untuck your toes. Have a long spine, broad across your chest. And just bend your elbows a few inches and push up. Bend a few inches and push up. One more time, bend, push up, tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog. Step your feet into the middle. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bend your knee, Open your hip. Look under your arm. Just look at your back foot, the one that's supporting you, and make sure that it's not flopping out or in. Perfectly neutral. Close your hip. Lower your foot down. Look forward. Step one foot, then the other. Lift halfway and fold. And come all the way up to stand. Reach your arms overhead. Bring your hands to prayer. And then down by your sides. Breathe. Catch your breath. Get more energy for the next round. Inhale. Lift your arms up. Exhale. Fold yourself deep. Lift halfway to prepare. And then exhale. Hands to the mat. Step one foot back, then the other. Into plank. And this time, just keep yourself in plank and lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. And then lift into a baby cobra. Lower your chest down, tuck your toes. Push up to your knees first. Back to downward facing dog. Step your feet together. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Close your hip, lower your foot down and walk to the top of your mat. Lift halfway up. Fold forward. And then come to stand up. Reach your arms overhead and bring your hands to prayer. Back to mountain pose. Fiddle with the clothes pose. Reach your arms differently this time. So reach them forward and up, or any way you like. Fold forward. Lift halfway to prepare. Hands to the mat, step back to plank. Come all the way down to the mat. Now reach your arms out like goalposts and have your hands further ahead of your head. So your elbows are out to the side, you're sort of in a W shape. Press the tops of your feet down, lift. And press up, gentle back bend, support your back with your glutes. Lower down, press up and lower down. Bring your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, lift up into downward facing dog. Brush the dirt off the mat. Yeah, very nice. Come forward into plank. Bring your right foot on top of your left. Just nestle the back of your heel between your big toe and the next toe. Separate your feet, same on the other side. Separate your feet, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, come into a low lunge. Lower your knee down, untuck your toes, sweep your arms out and up. Tough to balance on uneven ground. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Keep your left hand down to the mat, reach your right arm forward, inhale, and as you exhale, twist open to the left, reach your arm up. Option here to tuck your back toe and lift your knee. You can actually, this is easier I think, it's easier than having your knee down, believe it or not. Gives you more space. Lower your hands to the mat, step back to plank. Downward facing dog. This time walk your hands back to your feet. Hang in a forward fold. And then sweep your arms out and up, reach them overhead. Hands to prayer. Back to mountain pose. Just step to the top of your mat. We'll do all of that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower to the ground. Goalpost arms. Press up. Chest to the earth. Press up. Chest down. Hands under shoulders, toes tucked. Come back to downward facing dog. Look forward, step the left foot forward. Lower your knee down, back knee. Sweep your arms up. Look ahead or up. Lower your hands to the mat. Keep your right hand where it is. Reach your left arm forward. Open into a twist. I have to close my eyes, I can't see because of the sun. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Easier than knee down. Strange but true. Lower your hand to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. I don't know if that's the same that we did on the other side. I can't even remember, but it doesn't matter. Come forward to plank. My favourite. Back to downward facing dog. Step your feet together. Bend your knees generously. Look forward and hop. Little hop. Lift halfway when you get there. Fold deep. Come all the way up to stand. Hands to prayer. And by your sides. Turn to the long side of your mat. I'll be facing the camera. Take a giant stride out. We'll do a little warrior series. I'm turning my right foot to the top of my mat. I'm on a tightrope. Left foot, heel goes slightly back. Hips are on an angle. Inhale, reach your arms up to shoulder height. Bend your knee on an exhale. And pause. Lower just your hand, your right hand to your right thigh. You're just going to use that as balance. Sweep your left fingertips along the mat. Follow your hand, reach forward. Reach up, reach back, sweep along the mat. So just do 3 big circles like this. And then come back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Bring your left hand to your left thigh. Turn your right palm and reach your arms straight up to the sky. We're not coming all the way back today, just straight up. This is a gentle, easy flow. Easy mean easeful. Maybe not easy, but easeful. Back to warrior 2, bend your front knee. Hands to your hips. Straighten your front knee. Parallel your feet. Pause here. Take a deep breath in. Firm your thighs. Hinge from your hips. Long spine. And then flex your spine. Softly round, round down. And you can widen your feet here. If your knees aren't comfortable with your feet parallel, just turn your knees out. Turn your feet out a little bit. I find I work harder actually with my head lifted. If I put my head down, I'm just kind of resting there, so. Lift halfway up. Just walk your feet in a tad. Turn your legs out, feet out. Right hand comes onto thigh like a sumo wrestler. Left onto thigh. Yeah, nice. Arms into goalposts. Inhale, straighten arms and legs, long neutral spine. Exhale, bend your knees, come down, arms into goalposts. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time. Inhale up, hands to your hips. Let's do the warrior series on the other side. Left foot to the back of the mat. Right foot, heel slightly further back. Hips at an angle. If you were to turn your hips to the side, look what happens to your front knee. Don't want to do that. Open your arms out into warrior 2. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your front knee. Move your feet around for comfort, for balance, for stability. And pause. I like to lift a little on the inhale and sink a little on the exhale. Front hand comes to front thigh. Sweep your back hand along the mat. Fingertips touch. Forward, up, back, and down. 2 and 3. Come back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, firm your thigh. Bring your back hand to your back thigh, front palm, reach it slightly forward, and then up to the sky. It's a challenge here closing my eyes for balance, but I need to for the sun. Arms back to warrior two, parallel your feet, hands onto your hips. And now walk your feet in. We're preparing for Malasana, which is a deep squat. Have your feet turned out. You'll be able to move them around as you go down. So turn them out, hinge forward slightly, support yourself with your hands. I have to do that really because I've got dodgy knees, but you don't have to. You can, shimmy your way down, make it your own. Come all the way down, drop your tailbone to the earth. Use your elbows as leverage to push your knees out. Bring your hands into prayer. So your palms are pressing together. Knees are pressing out with your elbows. This is going to give you a lot of stability and strength. Feet, they're going to try to turn in. They're going to try to pronate. So make sure you keep your feet flat. Drop your tailbone to the earth and lift your chest. Back of your neck is long. I love this. And then here's a place where you can actually practice those pelvic tension, release, tension, release, tension, release. So pelvic floor, tighten, release, tighten, release. Just use your breath to do that. So tighten on the exhale, soften everything on the inhale, tighten on the exhale. Mula Bandha, we call it in yoga, probably a little bit like Kegels. I love it. And then come to sit on your bum. Woo! Reach your legs out long, bounce them up and down. Very nice. Bring your left leg out, 45 degrees. Draw your right heel into your groin. Sit up nice and tall. And then place your right hand behind you, not all the way behind you, but just off at an angle here, and sweep your left arm up, coming into a modified wild thing. Oh, love it. Come down. So you're rolling onto your right knee as you lift your hips, reach your arm up, and come down. One more time, make it very fluid. Up, and down. Switch sides. Right leg comes out on a 45-degree angle. Left heel towards your groin. Left hand behind you for support. You'll lower, as you lower onto your left knee, your hips will lift and your right arm sweeps up. Lower your hips down. Sweep up. Lower your hips down. Sweep up. Pause. Lower your hips down. Woo! Swing your legs around. Come to sit on your heels. Now, if you have dodgy knees like I do, put a blanket or something behind your knees just to give your knees more space. But actually mine are comfortable today. They're not comfortable every day. And just pause, sit here with your hands on your thighs, close your eyes. And just let that short, sweet practice marinate in your body. And as you practice every day, 10 minutes, 15, you don't have to go mad. You're more likely to do it if you just do 10, 15 minutes a day. Just notice how fluid and strong your body gets. Your mind becomes calm until it's stirred up again, but you can learn how to make it calm again. Life will stir you up, calm yourself down. Stir up, calm yourself down. This is what yoga's all about, amongst many other things. Thank you for watching. Hands to prayer. Just take a little bow forward, nice little gesture to end the practice. Satnam. Thank you. Bye. Come on, Pipster. Let's go and get some water. Come on.